Hi guys, welcome back. Thanks for watching. Before we get going, you're noticing that this is in kind of a different location. That's because I went to edit this video and I have about 3/4 of it except for the intro, which is always fun when your camera decides to just not take it or delete it. So I'm re-recording it now in a different location, but I did want to just tell you that's why it looks different. I'm also not wearing the sunscreen right now because I returned it. So that's going to give you a little preview of what's to come. I will let you know I don't often return sunscreens or makeup. So yeah. But before we get going, definitely give this video a like if you do enjoy it and subscribe to my channel. It does help immensely. I'm a small channel, so every single one of you out there does help. And comment below if you have tried anything like this or what your thoughts are by the time you get to the end of the video. So now we will jump in. If you could not tell by the title, I am reviewing the MyChelle, what's it called? I should know that. Sun Shield Liquid SPF 50. I just said SPF 50. I was going to say it twice. So I will insert a clip of what it looks like. Like I said, I returned this one. So a little spoiler alert. But it is labeled as a clean SPF. It's very liquidy. You will see that when I apply it. It does come in different shades, which is pretty cool. I believe it comes in 3 shades, like light, medium, medium, and then darker. I'm not sure if the shades really are all that inclusive, but it's better than so many other tinted sunscreens, so at least I give them a thumbs up for that. So the description on the website says it's sheer tinted oil-free formula with 100% mineral broad spectrum protection. Blends weightlessly and seamlessly, giving skin a fresh, healthy glow and a smooth matte finish. I will give them the smooth matte finish, 100%. The rest of it, I'm a little bit skeptical about. It is formulated with 20% zinc oxide. And actually the second ingredient on the list, which is the one that I will get into later, is called bentonite clay, or they just call it bentonite. Yeah, that's the problem for me. So I'm going to leave it there. There's not too much more to it than that. It actually has a really beautiful ingredient list. You have agave extract, safflower oil, glycerin, some jojoba esters. The ingredient list, like I said, is really nice. I just wish that they did without the bentonite clay because that is pretty problematic in my opinion and for different reasons than you might expect. But yeah, and it retails for $24. I got it at Ulta. You can also get it on their website. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to get into the video now. I tried to do a 3-day wear test. You'll see how that goes. But I hope you enjoy this video, and I really hope that this one helps you because I wish I'd watched a video like this before I bought it. So let's get in. You won't see my face this bare the rest of the video. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys at the end. Today, I would call today day 2 of wearing the MyChelle sunscreen. And yesterday I wore it on a dry face, not even thinking that I was going to have an issue with it. And my skin felt so tight. Well, and a benefit, I felt like I had Botox all over my face. It was so tight. Definitely dried down, incredibly matte. But I also have never, ever wanted to take something off so much by the end of the day. It was like taking a mask off. So today I was like, okay, I've read some reviews. It seems like it is matte. I'm going to put as many moisturizers as I can on. I did that and I probably went overboard, but it seemed like it reacted maybe with something I put on, or maybe even I put on one of the retinol overnight sleeping masks from Glow Recipe last night. So maybe my skin was just more sensitive. So I had to wash all that off. Then I put on my serum and my new moisturizer from my own line, which I know are very gentle and not going to have any issues. And I still had a few burning sensations, but it kind of dissipated quickly. So I left it on. I didn't rinse it off. And then I am now upstairs getting ready for the day. And I put on some bronzer, I put on some blush, and then a little bit of this, what is this? Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Stick, just kind of like a little pink wash, and then mascara. Not gonna say that it's more dewy today, because it's not. It still feels very, very matte, but also it does dry down just so incredibly. Like, I could touch anything and it's not gonna transfer, which is huge, especially in the summer. The other thing I did this morning was I actually took out my teaspoon, and it was a 1/4 teaspoon. I filled it up. I used it all. It did go on eventually. I'm just worried that people are not going to be using enough, because it does give you quite a bit of coverage, and if I were putting it on the way I wanted to, I would put on maybe like 1/4 to 1/2 of a teaspoon, so like 1/8. But you know, I'll keep testing. I'm gonna keep probably wear it for about a week, trying it in different ways, and then I will give you final thoughts later. All right, gotta go teach. Bye. Also, I'm not awake. Not at all. Guys, let's see. It's 10 o'clock. You can't see it. 10 o'clock. I put this on at 6:30. Yeah. So a good 3.5 hours already. I taught one class, which is about 25-30 minutes. My face then felt like it was the Sahara Desert. It still does, but especially under my eyes where I have super dry, like kind of wrinkly eyes, for sure. I went in and I used this Peter Thomas Roth. It's not the dewiest one I have, but it's a tinted one, which is what I wanted, since the MyChelle one is tinted, and it definitely gives me a little bit more of a glow. So I went ahead and put that under my eyes. It's probably more coverage than I wanted under my eyes, but I needed something, because I thought my face was going to crack off. It still feels so dry. Like, I feel like I just washed, you know, when you have like a really kind of strong cleanser, maybe too strong in my opinion, and you wash and your face is like that, and then it feels like on top of that I just got Botox. So this is what I feel like right now. My eyes feel so dry. I have dry under eyes. I don't think I could use this more than a day in a row, which is bad news for me, because I'm doing a 7-day, 1 week wear test for you guys. Okay, so this was under more moisture, but it seems like I need to do even more or figure out something else. I mean, I moisturize a lot. I have drier to more normal skin, but like it shouldn't be like this. This has never happened with anything else. It's a shame though, because I love that it dries down. It's dry, like dry touch. You could do anything, it's not going to come off. It feels incredible in that sense, but it does not feel incredible in the sense that my face feels so dry and I feel like I'm doing more harm to my face. It's bizarre. It really is bizarre, because I know my friend who has super dry skin loves this stuff, and I'm wondering if she has the old version, because I'm pretty sure there was a reformulation and maybe repackaging, and I'm going to have to give this to her and let her try it, because I don't know what's going on. I've never experienced this, but this is day 2 and we'll try it out. We've got 5 more days of this. Yay! All right, goodbye guys. Day 3. We're trying it one more time. It is like noon today, and I was like, I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it. I feel like my face has been permanently dried out from using it the last 2 days. So what I did was I worked out this morning, and then I just washed my face now. I put on my serum, which usually gives me a nice glow. I put on a night cream, like a moisturizing one. My face is feeling a little dry, and honestly, I think it's because of this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Glossier Future Dew, wherever the name is. There you go. This stuff is a guaranteed doing primer. I don't know what else. I don't even know what it really is. It's such a weird product, but I love it. The rosemary scent always gets me. It smells like you just went to a garden and plucked rosemary, which is kind of nice, I guess. But I'm gonna go all over, like my entire face. I did 2 pumps, and I'm gonna do another pump because that's how dry this sunscreen has been feeling and how dry my face feels. which is also surprising because it's summer. It's basically summer here in North Carolina, and it's like 90 degrees out. So normally I would never use this now, and that should tell you something about the MyChelle. Okay, this is pretty dewy, right? Yes. This stuff you gotta shake for sure. Oh, I'm so scared. That's so weird. It also like doesn't come out when like I just put it in, but we'll start with a little. We'll see how it goes. Okay, we did it. Wow, it doesn't feel like my face is the Sahara Desert. Guys, finally I got it to work. But that takes a lot. Like this stuff, wow, if I have to use this stuff in the summer, and now I'm pretty dewy and it's actually like pretty tacky, so I'm kind of back to a normal tinted mineral sunscreen. I don't know. Also, I was really honestly thinking like the other 2 days when I put it on, I kind of felt like stinging around my face. And I was like, oh, it's got to be some skincare or something or other that I used. And then today I used like the bare basics, my own products that I know like have never irritated my skin, don't really have anything that would irritate your skin. So I used those. And then when I applied this, a few seconds after applying it, it still caused irritation. And it wasn't as bad as the other days, but it was like, I've never experienced irritation from a mineral sunscreen is what I'm trying to say. So at least I've figured out one way that works. I'll probably do a wrap up maybe later in the week. I want to give it a few more tries, but I will let you know. Right now it's leaning to 2 thumbs down, but who knows? I could change my opinion. Guys, this stuff almost ruined my skin. I said I was going to do a full week wear test of it. Child, please, no way. I got to day 3 and I was like, I can't do it any longer. Yeah, I've used quite a bit, so I think it's like right about here. And it really did some damage, I want to say. Like there was some probable damage done to my skin by using this. It is the driest makeup, sunscreen, anything I've ever used in my life. And I have used quite a few sunscreens and even some makeup that I have never experienced anything so drying. And I figured out why. The second, I believe it is, ingredient in this is, they call it bentonite, which if you know anything about skincare or makeup, that's a clay, so bentonite clay. So I felt like I was putting a clay mask on every day, and it gives you this really beautiful finish, probably because of the clay. Not finish, but like, you just like flawless complexion. But unless you have the oiliest of the oiliest skin, I do not know how people can use this. Maybe they mix it with other very dewy foundations or sunscreens. I don't recommend that necessarily. Maybe they're not using enough. That could probably be it. Because like if you just use a tiny little bit, like, I don't know, let's say that much, and then you rub it in. Oh, why did I do that? I don't even know why I did that. I just got my face back to being not dry. But basically my point being that I guess maybe if you only use a little, or you do have the oiliest of the oily skin, this could work. I just don't recommend it. I don't know why you would want to have clay on your face all day long. This is the biggest, hardest pass of anything I have reviewed in the last, for sure, year. Maybe even my whole YouTube career. I will be returning it probably. I don't know who could use this. I don't think it's good for your skin. I really, really don't. I mean, you have clay masks and they are rinse off for a reason. You don't need those drying ingredients on your face all day long. So, hard pass. I will never be putting this on my face again. I will be taking it off right now because I really did have to go through a lot to get my like moisture barrier back up. And yeah, I don't know what some of the other reviewers were saying. I saw Hot and Flashy. She does makeup for people who are like 50 plus and older, and for people younger. But she, in one of her videos, this was one of her favorites, and I'm like, what? How? So I don't know. I just don't know, but I definitely do not recommend it. And hopefully you watch this video before you buy it, but if you didn't, hopefully you can return it, because I would not use this on your face. So thanks for watching. This one wrecked my skin, especially my under eyes, and I hope you can appreciate that. If you did, give me a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.